Hey everyone, welcome to the Summer Sizzles Freezer Meal class with Epicure. I am Nicole Semchik and I'm so excited that you're joining us. I'm a consultant with Epicure and I've been a consultant for 4 years. I've been loving Epicure for 15 plus. So, why a freezer meal class? Well, you know what? Freezer meals are amazing tools to have on hand for when you're super duper busy and you don't have that 20 minutes to make from raw to ready. So this is a time saver. And I actually love making these, not only for at home in my busy weeks, but I also make them to bring out to my trailer too. And I'm actually on my House on Wheels, and I'm able to make flavorful meals right here in my campground. From, freezer to barbecue to done, and it's awesome. Your big tools you're going to want to do, print this guide. This is your lifesaver. In this guide, you will have 10 recipes. It's all done for you. Super easy peasy. You're going to be making 10 different meals. This is your lifesaver. The ingredients list, go through it. Make sure you have everything. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take, it's going to take at least 2 hours to make a freezer meal, from first to 10, okay? So you're going to want to make sure you have all of your ingredients on hand. What I love to do is I love to take our 1/4-inch pans and I will put, let's say, the Donair seasoning pack, plus all the other ingredients I'm going to need, plus, let's say, the turning spoon or whatever I'm going to need to stir all my meat and everything. And then I put it off to the side, plus the recipe to go with it, so that it's done. Everything is ready to go. Then, when I'm just about ready to start my freezer meals, I will actually grab 10 bags, and Ziploc bags, okay? Unless you're doing burgers and you might want to have them flat, but I would flash freeze them for sure before putting them in a freezer bag. But put everything in a freezer meal bag. Add a Sharpie. Do not use a sticker. Stickers fall off in the freezer. I find them sometimes in the bottom of my freezer before I started to use Sharpies. And I'd be like, uh-oh, mystery meat. I have no idea what I'm making today. So, with your Sharpie, write down what it is that you're making, like what's in the bag. Sometimes I'll even write the directions, 2 to 4 hours on high in the crock pot, 4 to 6 on low, right? Or write in, add fresh coleslaw, especially if it's egg roll in a bowl. Egg roll in a bowl is a family favorite in my house. So you want to make sure you have all of that prepped and ready to go, and all your bags labeled with your Sharpie and on hand. And then set aside those 2 hours to start from recipe 1 to recipe 10, and you're flying. You can choose to freeze them, which I have done and brought out to my trailer, and it's super fantastic to have meals that are not just burgers or hot dogs or whatever's, but very flavorful and fun. But I've also done too, I've left my freezer meals as fresh meals, like those subscription boxes, and it's been awesome. My meals are always planned, ready to go, ready in less than 20, and that's the key. And you always want to, be meal prepped, planned, and golden. Alrighty, so from my kitchen to yours and on wheels, I hope you have so much fun with this freezer meal class, and I can't wait to see or to read what your favorite freezer meal is going to be that you're going to try out. Bye for now.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Kelly Swan here, Epicure leader from Nashville, Tennessee, USA area. So I'm here to show you a really cool kitchen hack from my kitchen that I like to use all the time, and it's going to blow your mind. So pay attention. What I'm going to make for you is a frozen food block. Now this is a block of food that's already prepared and fits perfectly into your steamer for a quick reheat on a busy weekday during school weeks. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to demo it with the creamy pesto parmesan chicken, but this will work with a lasagna, it will work with the butter chicken, it will work with any soup, of course, of ours. I love doing it with Azteca tortilla soup. So real quickly, let me tell you how I made this. I just finished making this. All you do is brown the chicken, and you mix this with milk and pour it over the chicken and let it thicken for a minute, and add some spinach and let it wilt. So I just finished doing that, and I made double of it so that I can make 2 batches of this. Okay, so I've got 2 dinners ready to go in my freezer. I also left enough to put some in my rectangular steamer, and this is why. I had to shoo my husband off. He was trying to eat this. Soon enough, honey, soon enough. So I'm using my ladle here, or silicone ladle, and I'm scraping that last little bit of creamy pesto Parmesan chicken. It's delicious. Who has had it? Raise your hand. It's amazing. And I put it in our rectangular steamer. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pop this, cover it, and pop it in the freezer. And happen to have one already frozen. Let me show you how this turns out. Voila, frozen food block. Okay, so I put this in a Ziploc bag, a freezer bag, and I label it. And when I want to eat it, I just pop it straight back into the rectangular steamer, cover it, and reheat it. How easy is that? So this is going to be a round one. You can use any steamer. You can use the round steamer, of course the rectangular, and of course the square. This is why you need more than one steamer. And let me just ask you one more thing. Who hopes this is coming back in the next winter, fall catalog? Oh, my daughter's raising her hand. Yeah, it's one of our favorites. So we should be finding out in the next month or so. We love this because honestly, it's freaking delicious. I love it because it's less than $3 a serving. It's clean, it has no preservatives in it, it's sodium conscious, it has no gluten in it, and no nuts, and yeah, preservative free. So it doesn't get any better than that. Okay guys, and don't forget, when I make this, or when you make this, you can make rice or pasta to go with it. I usually make rice in my steamer and it comes out perfect. You can also make it in the multi-purpose pot. All right guys, I hope you loved this. Let me know what you think about it, and bye-bye.
Hi there, my name is Teresa Sanders and I am Senior Leader with Epicure in the Edmonton, Alberta area. Nice to meet you today. So what I would like to share with you is a really awesome freezer meal hack. So as you can see, I'm making some burger patties, and if you haven't had our burger seasoning, this is one of my favorite, easiest ways to make burgers, because all you need is this seasoning and just a little bit of ketchup. And if you're watching your sugar, you could just add a little bit of crushed tomatoes and that would work just as well. Some other ideas for making burgers to enjoy throughout the year include things like using our buttered chicken to make buttered chicken burgers, teriyaki burgers, taco burgers, sweet garlic chicken burgers. Really, the options are completely endless with Epicure. So as you'll notice, I'm using our sheet pan, and I love this because this is so great. It has this edge along the sides, and that way you don't have to worry about anything dripping out when you're cooking things. And you'll notice I also have this fabulous silicone liner just underneath my burgers. So what I'm using right now is our 3-in-1 burger press, and if you don't have this, run and grab yourself one before they are gone. So what you can do with this is you can actually make sliders, regular size burger patties, as well as stuffed burgers. So if you've ever had Epicure's Extraordinary Trio, can you imagine how delicious that is inside of a burger? It's really good. I recommend it if you haven't tried it yet. So I have my burger patties going there, and I'm just gonna continue making them. And what's really awesome is what we're gonna do with these, because this is gonna make a lot of burgers. I have almost 2 pounds of ground meat in here. I'm just gonna grab another one of our silicone liners, and I'm just gonna pop this on top because I'm almost done with my meat. And so what you'll notice is I just have all of my burger patties on here. What I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna actually go and pop these into my freezer, and I'm gonna wait until they're completely frozen. Once they're completely frozen, and they're not gonna stick because they're not gonna stick to the silicone, so they're gonna be really easy to package, and then we can pop them into either freezer meal bags, or if you have any freezer safe containers, and I can portion them out for my family. So this is a really easy way to make a ton of burgers at once. You can enjoy them throughout the year. I can make however many I want, what kinds my family wants. So this is one of my freezer meal tips for you. I hope that it was a helpful one. Have a great rest of your day.